Good morning. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. The Capo 216 is finally here. 216 watts, regulated, squonking, dual 2700 cell. Pretty excited. Check it out. It's VapeAM. It's the iJoy Capo 216. We've been waiting for months to see this since they first teased it, and we're excited today. It's true. Very excited. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, the place where we're trying to get old and start vaping and quit smoking. Help your friends. If you have friends that smoke, tell them to come talk to us. We help people quit smoking. We help you stay off the cigarettes. So today, I am so excited that I finally got my Capo 216, and we're going to look at it. I'm going to show you all about it. I don't have a box yet, but when I get a box, we'll do an unboxing. But first, we have a few channel things to talk about. The first thing I want to say is hello to everyone in the audience. Thanks to all y'all who tuned in this Saturday morning. Dan, Stephen, Chili, James, T, Todd, Kyle, Neil Pry. I don't recognize that name. Kyle, nice to see you. Stephen, Dan, whom I've already said. More names. Can't read every name. Love all you guys. You guys are all great. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a nice cup of coffee. Sweet coffee eases the pain. And a vape. Look at that. It's a Capo 216 Squonker with the door and everything. We're going to go over this thing. I'm going to tell you all about it. Okay, I have something cool to announce. First of all, somebody sent a shemagh to me, and I'm so excited, and I love all you guys. And the problem is I lost your Instagram name. So if you sent the shemaghs to me, please tell me. I'm so embarrassed. Your name just got pushed down on the Instagram messages, and now I have to check hundreds of messages to find out what your name was. And so please message me so I can thank you by name. And I want to thank this person. He sent me 2 shemaghs from Jordan, both in colors I wanted and that I don't have yet, and I'm so excited. The first one is white. I've always wanted a white one, and as you guys know, longtime viewers will know that I have a different color shemagh for just every mood I've got. This is beautiful. This is a really large white one. It's 55 by 55 instead of the typical 40 by 43 or 43 by 43. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to wear this. It was a viewer in Austin, Texas, who said that his brother lives in Jordan and he was visiting and he was having him bring some shemaghs for me because I wear them. And that is the coolest thing. And I want to thank you, and I love it. I'm putting this on right now. Super large one. I've always wanted white. White is such a wonderful color. One time I was walking in public and this guy was like, "Hey, you're wearing a shemagh. Great." And we started talking. He's like, "Do you have a white one?" And I said, no. And he said, "Why?" Wow, how good does it look? It's awesome. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And a green one, which is kind of a cool Welsh green plaid, which kind of fits my personality because I'm actually Welsh originally. But these are absolutely beautiful. And I just want to thank you so much for sending these colors that I wanted in white and green. And now these are going to go into the laundry pile with all the rest of my shemaghs into the regular rotation. I finally have legit white and green. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Thank you so much. I need to get a purple one this year, probably. And I'm just happy. I think that looks great. Brady's asking, originally I'm Welsh. Yeah, Jones is a Welsh name. And I have Welsh heritage, Welsh, Native American, and whoever the original Caps was. I forgot his name. He was from the east side of England. I'm not sure. I'm so excited. These look great. So great. So great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell me your name. Make sure you send me your name. Send me a message and I'll thank you publicly. So, this is so great. What else? Oh, join us on Vaffle. I want to talk to you guys about Vaffle for a minute. Vaffle, there's a link in the description down there. Vaffle is a new app that I'm on. And Vaffle is this little guy right here. There's a link down in the description for you to download this thing. And it's just another like version of Instagram just for vapers. There we are. Account. That's my profile, Juicy, on Vaffle. Let me just set the focus so it's at a fixed distance. There we go. Set the focus on fixed distance. I'm Juicy on Vaffle. There we are right there. I'm posting stuff on there as we go. And Vaffle has kind of a main feed. Hey guys, welcome to the Vaffle world. If you have any questions, and these are just people on my crew, Vape Daddy Cruise, hey Vape Delusion. This is all vaping all the time, just the Vaffle app. And what's cool is it has a review tab. So this is just reviews from people. So there's Robert Review reviewing that thing. There's the Sigelli Compact A1. There's Robert Reviews. There's Indoor Smokers. There's Jai Hayes doing one. I should have one on here, down here somewhere. Vape and Fake. And this episode will appear on here. So if you guys are interested, come down and check out the Vaffle app. Click on that link down in the description. Join me there. Follow me at Juicy Grim Green, Vaping with Twisted 420, Mike Vapes. Oops, just reloading there. There we go. Fagan, looking silly. People all look terrible. Sophie looks terrible too. I hate to say it. Love you guys, but y'all don't look very good. And for some, oh, there we are. There's me. That was the last episode here. So anyway, we're on here, and you guys check out Vaffle. That's the app right there. Click on the link. If you're interested in just doing another social network with me, that's fine. Follow me at Juicy, and we'll do all that together. And what else? Channel news. Oh, and because of Vaffle, Heaven Gifts has been trying to get me on Vaffle for about a year now. And what they're doing is they're going to send more gear review in exchange for me participating in Vaffle. So if you guys want to go there, you'll see reviews. Some of the stuff they sent is, for the Vaffle review, I'm going to be doing the Umie VLS RDA, which I know you guys are interested in. You guys have talked about this in Discord. And we also have the Ghoul RDA, which I asked for, actually. The box got banged up, and that was my fault. I was folding it, trying to get it open. And so we have these two coming. And also, Heaven Gifts, whom I thank you, Heaven Gifts. You guys are great. Heaven Gifts also sent these. This is Phil Basardo's Aries MTL RTA, which I know we're all interested in. We have a lot of interest in. We have interest in everything on this channel, from mouth to lung, all the way to the biggest open bore super sub-ohm tanks. But this is good. Gonna check out Phil's RTA. I question, as you guys know, I question this raised design. I think that's a mistake. And also we got the latest Anakin kits. This is the T20 kit and the Easy Watt kit, the Endura. And these are great, and I can't wait. These are quitter kits. They're nice kits, and they're for people who want to vape nicotine salts and quit smoking stuff. So we're gonna review all this stuff here coming up pretty soon. And we also have this Simpo kit, believe it or not. So, and I have another one coming as well. So stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff coming, a lot of fun stuff to review. There's a station identifier. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Juicy Jones HQ. Motorhome Vaping Guy. Click on the link in the description of this video. That's the easiest way. It's called VAFFLE, and there should be a link in the store. But I'll also put one right here in the chat for you guys, because you guys are so cool. I don't mind doing that at all. Before we get into the capo, I'm so excited about the capo. I'm so excited about the capo. I'm so excited about the capo. I also want you guys to, to get excited about the capo, and for you guys to join us on Discord. We have a Discord chat, and we chat there all day long, every day. I do my research on Discord with all of you guys. And we have it's weird, it won't let me paste this URL. Huh. Hey guys, add an H to this. That's it. Oh, it won't paste. It simply won't paste. Click on the link in the description. I don't want to mess with the chat too much now, because we got to get to the capo. But there is a link in the description down there that says join me Juicy at Vaffle. And also, like I said, join us in Discord. We're in Discord all the time. I love you guys. Discord is a fun place to chat, and we're all in there just talking all the time. Okay, so look, my friends. You'll see that lately we've been having problems with iJoy. And it's funny to me, because I think that it's strange. iJoy, I'm looking for the scoop on why some mods from iJoy are so great and other mods from iJoy are so lacking. And it's bizarre, because it feels just like there's two separate teams doing these things. And I'll tell you exactly why. This mod, for example, has the worst door ever. It's just absolutely terrible. This is like one of the worst mods from last year, the Maxo Quad. It just comes right open. So this is bad. The X3 that just came out, this is a triple 2700 mod, and it would be so great, except for the door is absolutely maddeningly terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Look at that. There are 4 latches, 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, and 4 clips for them to go into in separate places, and this is a floating door. So you have to magically push the springs down with the top of the door, and simultaneously find tension, find these spots, and then slide them on. And then watch this. I mean, you can open it with one thumb. So this is an absolute travesty door. It's absolutely insane. Great mod, but terrible door. And they have different graphics and different displays. And then when we move into the Capo line, the Capos are great. These are absolutely fantastic. This one's great. The Capo 100 is great, but the Capo Squonk has a different chip, and it's terrible because the chip was limited to 4.2 volts. This guy has got more options. It's not. This is from Innikin. It's no Oceanus. And what's great about this is it only has wattage, bypass, and voltage. So what's nice about this guy is that basically this is all you need: wattage, bypass, and voltage. And if you like temperature control, that's fine too. This mod has been fine. It's really great, but it has the worst door ever. And so frequent viewers will know that these little latches are going to break at some point, and this is never going to close again. So this is one of those mods. It's like, enjoy it while you have it, because it's not going to last. So what is it about this one then? What's different? First of all, this is a Squonk mod. We've all been looking for the dual 2700 Squonk that we all want to see. And this one has got it in spades too, right there. So let's just take a top-down look at this thing. The batteries just died on this thing and I replaced them. Yeah, so we're gonna take a top-down look. First of all, from the top, look at the 510. Let me get a little closer focus so we can all just look at this thing in super close mo. How close do you guys want it? I like it about, I want it to be really close. There we go. So here's the top. It's got a contour with a little star pattern in here. And what's cool is that it's got a little space there for your, I know nobody uses 510 Air mods anymore, but this thing is spring loaded inside there. Let me grab my little poker tool. This thing is spring loaded inside there. And has a little raised triple bump system here for having a little bit of space there. And I like that. I really like that actually, especially for Squonk mods, which can leak a little bit. And this will make it a lot clearer if it's leaking underneath there and you can see and put a piece of paper in there. Right now I'm using the Kali RDA. This Kali RDA on here, I just got a question from the chat asking about what size RDAs fit on here. And look, the Kali RDA is 25 millimeters and it fits absolutely flush. Let's see if I can get something that's, I don't have anything a lot bigger. This is 26 with the glass cap. This is the dot mod, and it is just, I mean, it isn't flush, but it is so close to flush. You can see with the contrast of my finger right there how close to flush that is. So 25, 26, absolutely no problem. Here's some squonking. The Squonk bottle is empty. I emptied it just so I could show you guys, and yeah, there we go. Coming out of there, that's pretty fun. So let me get this guy off of here. We'll keep on our tour. We'll keep on touring around. It's not going to fit the Titan, unfortunately. It's not going to fit the Titan at all because the Titan, do you see how it's got that little lip on the back? I don't think it's going to screw in past there. And it does see it. Yeah, it does see it. So that does fire, even though it stops right there. So your 510 connection is good and spring loaded. It's a pretty good connection. The Titan has a nice long 510 too. Somebody want to take a screenshot of that? I'm going to take an Instagram photo of that squonking into the Titan. Okay. Thank you, Dan Lancaster, for the Titan. That is so great. All right. So where are we at? We're at the top. We've seen all these contours. It's got star screws. I wish I had star wrenches. I would just pop that right off and show you guys. I will do that later. I'm going to grab a Q-tip. Just clean that off a little bit. I want to thank Jade at iJoy for sending me this. It's pretty clear to me that Jade took her personal mod out of her pocket after she finished her photo shoot in Alaska and sent it to me. And I really appreciate it. Jade, you're the best. I really appreciate it. You're the greatest. iJoy, the outfit, iJoy America are really nice people, and they are really cool, and they really desire to get you good products and stuff. So I assure you that's true. So it's got a cool finish. This finish doesn't look like it's going to chip or flake. It feels solid. It has a huge button. iJoy has a history of big, big buttons. This is their thing that they figured out last year. They're going to have big, big buttons. And I'm telling you, these are a pleasure to press. That is absolutely great. I am doing a little bit of suspense. I know you guys want to open these things up, and we're going to get there. The electronics are a little bit tough to fathom here. Let me turn the lights off, actually. And it ought to be a little easier to see the electronics. So the electronics are pretty basic on this thing. I don't want to overstate the electronics. The electronics are wattage and temperature control, and that's it. I'm having trouble clicking it. There we are. So there we are. Power and temperature control, and that's it. It doesn't have a curve. It doesn't have... Oh, I'm sorry. It does. It has TCR. I stand corrected. So you have one TCR mode, and you have power and temperature control in the other modes. And so that's nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. That is the bare minimum. That is what you need. This has the basic stuff. I wish it had bypass. I wish it had voltage. But it has a hard and soft mode, which is good. It supports 213 watts. It'll fire down to 0.08, y'all. So, for example, one of my big problems with the Wismec, this thing is junk. Junk! If you're trying to fire under 0.1. So, see, 0.08. No problem. No problem. And that's one of the major things I like about these iJoy chips is that they fire down to 0.08. Let me see if I can't get an actual limit for you. But I will get a limit. I'll have to do it. I think it is indeed 0.08. This comes in bright green and a million other amazingly cool colors. I can just tell you guys that this comes in a lot of nice looking colors. Let me just put a picture up on the screen. I'm going to grab it from the desktop here, and I'll show you all the colors that it comes in. Let's see. It's Capo 216. Okay, there we go. See? And that is a lot of colors, and they are pretty darn cool. This one's green. I've got a white one coming. It's got orange, orange, blue, matte gold, some shiny colors. Really cool colors, actually. It's got up and down buttons right here. They've changed the software so now that it goes in half amp increments. And that's much better. It used to go in single amp or tenth of an amp increments, and that was really annoying. Now it just flies down. And they've always had kind of no acceleration on the chips or on the wattage. So it takes kind of a while to get up to 213, but it's not a huge deal. They ought to just put an accelerator in that kicks in after 5 seconds. Because we've already been doing this 5 seconds or so. I'm going to keep this in about 90 watts. It goes up to 213. Hell, we'll just do that. 216, excuse me. That's a realistic limit for having two 30 amp batteries in here. And it probably is that limit. Hey, Tommy Vapers, great to see you. Hey, Dude Mang. So here it is. Yeah, the original Capo, Dude Mang Brozovic in the chat is talking about this compared to the Capo 100. And the Capo 100 looks like this and has a really, really bad chip in it. It has a really bad chip in the Capo 100, but the Capo 216 has a chip that's much more like this one. This chip was designed by iJoy Vape, the same people who did the Captain, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, IWEPAL, iWePal. And it goes up and down. It feels great in the hand. Let's look at the mechanics of the bottom part of this. So it's got vents here for the batteries, which are right inside here behind this panel. It's got smooth here. I don't know what the amperage is of the charging yet. We're going to have to find that out and talk together. And this is the door latch system. So this has a dual door latch system, which is really cool. That's just on a magnet. Oh, there's a little flaw in the paint. You see that? Yeah, a little bit of flaw. Let's see. This is our 10 mil bottle system, which is cool. And I'll show you guys the bottle. One of my minor complaints is that the bottle isn't perfect, but it's good. But you see how the fill tube descends? I'm going to move that focus back just a little bit so I can hold this a little bit more naturally. There we go. You see how the fill tube descends down in there, and there's a little seal with the bottle. And that pops off. That goes up and down, and it's trying to clean off the tube as it comes down. That's a pretty clever thing. Not new. Those are the holes at the bottom that you see right there that come out of the actual doohickey. And as you can see, they're pretty small. I would actually like to see, it's another one of my little minor suggestions, I would like to see that be a little bit larger in diameter on the way up. The intake hole doesn't necessarily need to be. Or maybe the intake hole does need to be. There we go. I'd like to see that intake hole be either on the bottom or a little bit larger because it's a little bit slow on the uptake. Not too bad. Here's the bottle itself. It's pretty good. The bottle is constructed in a way that's soft on two sides and hard on the other. So this way it's firmer, and this way it's softer. And the way that's supposed to work is that you pressing on the bottle is giving it its squeeze. So I would like this better if it were a silicone bottle. They say that this is more durable. It certainly works fine. Somebody sent me a message earlier saying that there are people on the internet that hate this bottle, and I don't get it. I mean, it's not perfect, and I don't like capital L love it, but I mean, you guys have other squonkers, and the bottles are always never that great. Some of them are pretty good, and pure silicone ones are nicest for the pushing. But this one's fine, and I would certainly prefer, I would like it if they would come out with a silicone bottle that had a firm cap here so that it continued to make a good mate with this, and then this were just softer. But this bottle is fine, and I need some replacements. So this holds 10 mils of liquid. What are we going to put in here? I'm going to put in the original. This is the very last of my tiramisu, the original formula tiramisu from Van Gogh Vapes. I love this stuff. I don't even have it in a bottle, so I'm going to have to use a titrator. Hope I can do. Because I thought about this before the show and I didn't do anything about it, and now I regret it. Because I need, there it is, right there. We need a pipette. So I'm going to take my pipette. You can use any bottle. You guys know how filling Squonk bottles is. It's lame. It's much easier if you have an actual bottle. And I'm just going to put 10 mils of liquid in here. Filling Squonk bottles is pretty easy. It's the kind of thing you don't ever want to do when you're in the car, but you have a couple of them. This makes a great car kit. Just squeezing that in there until we get to 10 mils. This would be more fun if I had this in an actual squeeze bottle. Just got to get 10 mils out of there, that's all. We're about 5 now. 10 mils is a lot. My other Squonker holds about 7.5. The Squonk Genius holds about 7.5. 10 mils is a pretty standard size bottle. Yep, tiramisu. This is going to be yummy. I am going to stop here. Hey, Jim Bucktrason sent 10 pounds. Thank you so much. I want to thank Jim and everybody who makes donations through the Super Chat system. You guys are the great. I really appreciate it. Jim is a great supporter, and Jim is a great guy. If you guys don't know Jim Bucktrason, follow him on Instagram, and you can see him and talk to him anytime in our Discord chat, but there's a link in the bio. Okay, this is full. I love you, Jim. Thank you so much. That really helps. And everything that you guys send helps buy paper towels, juice, electricity, whatever it takes to keep this station running and keep me behind this desk, helping you find out what is good and what is bad in vaping. I'm an honest reviewer, and I certainly piss a lot of people off in this industry by telling them things that they don't want to hear. Like nobody wants to tell the truth about Vaffle, and that is that Heaven Gift sends us gear in exchange for promoting that app, and I'm fine with that. They're going to send me gear to review for you. That's great. I'm all over it. But I'm not a liar. And it's federally against the law for me to mislead you. So anyway, just letting you guys know. Let's drink some coffee and have a vape. So that's it. We filled it up. I didn't fill it up all the way to 10, but you certainly can. You just throw that guy on there and push it up in there, and now you have this little metal door. This little metal door is a little bit finicky getting this latch on here. And this is another suggestion I have for them. Make this latch just a little longer. Just make it longer so it's easier to get in there. And make that little ridge right here a little bit bigger. Little bit, just to make this go on easier. If this were just a little bit longer and that were a little bit further down, it would be easy for that to pop in there. Okay, so you get that on there, and that's it. It's held together by two pretty strong magnets. I don't think that's going to last through a drop, but it has certainly lasted through all of my running around, putting it in my pocket, taking it in and out. As you can see, it's a little bit weird to get on there the first time, and that's only because that's such a small target. Like I said, once you get on there, it's all good. It works absolutely amazingly. Let's get the lights back on. Jeez. Wonder. So dark. Yeah, look at that. 10 mils, it's in there. Bottle secure. Start squeezing. This is the Pulse 24, which I've obviously been squeezing the crap out of that bottle. Let's get the Cali RDA on here. Start squeezing. One thing I've noticed is that the bottle is firmer than my Squonk Genius. So, and the diameter of the down tube is a little bit narrow, so I have to press and hold it a little bit, but the thing works great. Go back up top. I love this thing. I love this thing. I love this thing. I'm on 216 watts right now. Let's see what happens. I'll put on the full air. I'll open up the air. These coils can certainly take that. These are coils from Alienated Coils. That's Dan Lancaster, who is one of our VapeAM. Dan Lancaster makes great coils. He sells them to the VapeAM. If you guys are interested in coils, let him know. He can help you if you're new or if you're experienced. It's dry. That didn't take long. Wow, that vaped instantly, all dry. So we're going to go right back down. This really should be vaped at about 80 watts. Maybe 90. Here we go. 92, 88, 91. Yeah. So good. I love the Capo 216. I love the Capo 216. I love the Capo 216. Some of the slight drawbacks are that, like I said, I think the bottle could be squishier, although I like it just fine. Don't listen to people say that it's some big flaw. It's not. It's the same as all the other Squonk bottles. I think that the door could come open. This has come open with me just touching it. Oh, we didn't look at the door yet, so duh. The battery door. This is so serious. So they put a real latch on here this time with two extending flat tabs that hook into this little thing right here. So this ought to work okay. It does come loose if you just press it here. But it never comes loose when you just set it down like these guys do. Like here is the X3, for example. Let's just check out what happens to the X3. Okay, so there's that. And here is the Maxo Quad, which doesn't hold these batteries, thank God. But it does the exact same thing. It just dumps batteries on the ground. And getting the door on this is absolutely insane. So hard. So hard. Because you never know if you've got 1, 2, 3, or 4 latches on. Here, though, it's just pressing a button. You press the little button. That's on a spring. So far, so good. We're going to see how this works after about 5,000 clicks. But it's okay. Like I said, it can come loose in your finger. If I were them, I would move this latch back so that it's not on the top here, so that this actually isn't touching the front. If they just move that back just a little bit so there's a finger thing, like in the like maybe on the SX. But this thing is good. Right now I'm using Sanyo NCER 2700A batteries, which are the good ones. And this thing lasts a whole day on 2 of these batteries, 80 watts. So I love this thing. It's also a real small form factor. I mean, this is next to the triple, which is only a slightly, very small amount larger than the triple. Very, very slightly larger than the triple. Actually, it is the same dimension almost. It's a little bit larger than the Wismec, as you can see here, but feels about the same. It is smaller than the Captain, actually the same size as the Captain, except squished into a different shape. And it feels good in the hand. Here's the Maxo Quad, way too big and heavy, terrible. And so I am so addicted to this thing already. I've had this thing for just like 1 or 2 days now. Thank you so much, Jade, for sending this to me. And I've been using it constantly, trying to find critical things to say about it. But typically with a mod, things that aren't construction based, things that don't fail over time, make themselves apparent within the first 2 days of being obviously lame. Bad software, bad 510s, that kind of crap. So far, so good on this thing. We're gonna get a real unboxing and a real review of this thing later as I get the full kit. But I just didn't want to wait 1 second before I got this thing. It goes on sale next Friday. There's a link down in there in the description of this video. And the price over at Vaporl is $63.59 for the whole kit with the mod and the RDA, and the batteries. So that's the max price. There are 2 more kits, 1 kit without batteries and 1 kit without the RDA, and you'll see lower prices for those. So $63.59. Click on the link in the description down there and order one. They're going to go on sale Friday. So you guys in the chat, let me know what you think. Let's do a station identification. I'm Eli Juicy Jones. This is Orbital Vaping Headquarters, and I am so appreciative and so glad that all of you decided to come and join us this morning. Thank you so much for doing that. And I hope you guys all go to juicyjoneshq.com and click on there. All these episodes appear on there. You can see everything. You can get links to Discord, links to our YouTube channel, links to everything. What else? Let's talk. Let's squonk some more, shall we? It doesn't need to be squonked anymore. Squonking. Yeah, it's working fine. I've been carrying this around without any kind of other mod in my hand, putting every atomizer on here. Here is the Cali, which I have overlubed and now have to pull off with a paper towel. I screwed it down there too tight. Here is, we saw the Dot Mod 24. Here's the Pyramid RDA from Smockjoy. Oh, it drooled. Gotta love it. Pyramid works great. Huh, I lubed up all the O-rings and now none of them will come off. So funny. Normally you wouldn't be swapping out like this. These are various different ohm ranges. This is my lowest thing right now I've got on the desk, 0.08. I don't have any 0.05s or anything laying around. And we saw this thing vape just fine a little bit earlier. I love this thing. I think everybody wants a motorhoming vapor guy says it's in his shopping cart now. Yeah, we've been waiting for the dual regulated squonk for a long time here. And they've given us some that had 18650 batteries, like Lost Vape, Geek Vape. They have and Drip Tech. They've got mods that are dual 18650 squonkers, but dual 2700 squonkers, no, not yet. This is the first one, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's great. They finally got a door that's decent. I have to watch it in my pocket a little bit and just keep looking at it. We'll have to look at the software and see if the voltages work good with people who are vaping real high. We'll keep our eye on that before the actual review. And as far as just a look, I am just excited. So you guys are excited, chime in. If you're not excited, tell me if you're not excited. Chime in on the chat afterwards too. I want to remind you guys, go look at the giveaways. We have a giveaway for the Cthulhu Haster going away. We have a giveaway for other stuff. Just watch the videos on the channel, click on the link, go to the YouTube channel, Juicy Jones HQ, and you'll see all that. I'm looking at the chat. Oh, the donate button is that little $sign button next to the emoji button. It looks like a $sign inside of the chat thing. Mike, thank you, by the way. Yeah, so far so good, y'all. It's got 2 buttons, that button and this button. Yeah, it feels solid. This thing in a drop, it will come all apart, which is not a huge problem for me. This rattles back and forth just a little tiny bit as you're using it. Like you can feel that. Maybe you can hear it. Just a tiny bit. It's just not a huge deal. It's got magnets in there. Like I said, this latch needs to be longer and extended, and then those magnets are fine. That's just open to the air down there. We need to see how many latches we can do on this before it fails, because we really don't know. It depends on the thickness of the paint and the tolerances and stuff. So that could fail in a month. We don't know. We're going to see. But overall, I love it. In my hands, it feels good. It looks good. It's got wattage. I only use wattage and bypass and voltage. I personally don't use temperature control. And I just like vaping on this thing. I've been vaping on the Pulse, which is a little bit messier than the Cali, if you can believe it. Can you see some of the Pulse mess that goes on there? It's fine. And here's the Cali. The Cali kind of stays dry on the bottom, which is weird. I think part of the reason is that the Cali has a larger bore squonk hole. And so the Cali like lets the liquid go in and out slightly easier. Rinsing this off, washing it off, cleaning it off. That's the polished Ultim Cali, which looks so nice. And more vaping with y'all. Love it. Motor Humming Vaping Guide, talk about overhang. We talked about that in the very beginning. I'll show you again. This is a 25 millimeter RDA, and as you can see, there's no overhang. So 25 and a half will be okay. And here is a 26 millimeter. Where is it? What did I do with the 20? Oh, no, I think I'll get a TFE8. Yeah. Here's a Smock TFE8. Fitting on there just fine. Here is the iJoy purple tank, kind of like a TFE12. Wow, green and purple, yikes. See, no overhang on there, and it's just going to overhang up there. And yeah, for you guys who are asking, you can always just send money to PayPal. That's really nice of you. I'll put a link in here. It's just paypal.me Juicy Jones. That's their permanent donation link for the channel. And let's see, yeah, the Cali is a 25 millimeter RDA, and it fits quite nicely. So even larger stuff will fit pretty well. Hope that answered your question. If not, let me know. It's good. Yeah, this is nice. I was able to carry this around yesterday all night long, all day long and all night long, and all this morning. And I just didn't have to drip. And it's nice because the Cali RDA, especially for people who vape on higher wattage builds, you know, these things dry out quick. It's that simple. And if you're using too much cotton, it's just going to have like pretty crappy, you know what I mean, pretty crappy dead juice inside there. And so I was able to carry this thing around all day yesterday, had no problem. By the way, you guys tell me, what do you like better, the white, the clear cap, or the Ultim? I carried this around all day yesterday and all morning today, and it just didn't give me any trouble. And all I had to do ever, instead of drip, was go squarg. For me, it's interesting because I am not a huge fan of squonking, and I never have been. But this one is changing my mind, this mod, because it's so convenient. It really is like having a giant RTA attached to your favorite RDA that squonks. So that's the case a lot of times with squonkers, but most of them with single batteries have way too little power. And the dual battery squonkers are okay, but they're all 18650s, and so I'm not really interested. And you guys know, longtime viewers will know that we're 2700 shop here, and I don't have any 18650 mods, except there is an exception. And the exception is this Aspire Skystar, which is a fucking great 18650 mod. Really great mod. Definitely go get them. So this is all fun. We've got votes, clear, Ultim. Crap, you guys are split. You're split on the votes. I'm going to go Ultim just because that's what I had on there in the beginning, and it's kind of cool with the green at this point. I just love it. I know a lot of people have been interested in dual 2700 squonking, and this is good. The only other game in town really is that Geek Vape one that has two 18650s and the Lost Vape one. I'd rather have the Lost Vape one. But the thing is, this is so inexpensive. I mean, it's going to be like $50 for the mod all by itself. And the no batteries, probably 45 or less. So it's going to be pretty expensive. So you guys think about that. It's up to you. What are we doing? It's about 40 minutes in. I got to go have my day. Oh, they're telling me to put the stainless steel one on. The Cali RDA. Yeah, I will do that. Cali RDA. Stainless steel. Really gets heavier, doesn't it? There we go. Maybe I'll use the clear cap. With that, that's pretty good. Pretty groovy. Not bad. Mmm, yummy. I keep adjusting the wattage when I squeeze the thing. That's one thing, is that when you're squeezing the thing, you often press the wattage button. So you're going to go up half a watt. Or down. Dude Bang says, always Ultim. Always Ultim. I love Ultim too. In fact, I'm going back to the Ultim just for science fiction's sake. Just because it is the space plastic. For now. Put that shot back. And it just looks amazing in polished Ultim. Gotta clean off our tools before we put them in the box, y'all. Clean off your QP design. The Cali is a great RDA. I tell you guys, the Cali is a great RDA. For 60 bucks, $60 is my sweet spot for a high-end RDA. By the way, we all just ordered new Twisted Messes 30s. They came out. I'm sorry, Twisted Messes 24s that came out. You guys will get some info in the chat here from that. But the guys in Discord have been talking about it constantly. So in case you guys are wondering, here's the dead rabbit. Sorry, I had to mute myself so I could cough there. Here's the dead rabbit. Wah. Dead rabbit is... I really don't like... I like the dead rabbit better than the drop. I mean, look at all the junk all over the dead rabbit all the time. It's always covered in slimy slime. Because it leaks. It's weepy. And it's got this low-ass drip deck down there that's just too low. This thing's way too leaky and weepy. But it works great. No question. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Wrong one. Motor Homing Vapor Guy passed on the dead rabbit for the drop. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the drop either. The drop is not a great... This is it right here. I really don't like these. These are both kind of ridiculous. And the reason is because they don't... There we go. First of all, the drop's cap is really hard to get off. Really fucking hard to get off. I mean, give me a break, guys. I like to take my caps off. It is okay, but it is just... This is single in the middle, and in this form, the drop is actually pretty good. But when you put it up, raise it up on the top, it's just not that great. And the drop's flavor is just all right. This is just overrated. I think it's way overrated. I like the Pulse much better. Just me. Just me and my little Pulse fixation. Because the Pulse doesn't have any of that extra height that you don't need. The Pulse is just the part of the deck you need. You don't need any of the part of these that's actually higher up and that's raised up. Raising these decks up like that is absolutely dumb. Every millimeter of space over that is wasted. So that's like 8 millimeters. And the only reason I like this one better than the drop is because it's only 8 millimeters, not 10. Just me, though. Oh, the Twisted Messes Pro Series 24. That's what we all ordered. They were good. Hey, Josh, it's great to see you. Ooh, basketball games. Nice. It's great. Have a great morning, Josh. It's great to see you. Hope you all have a great basketball game. Yeah, Chili Dog points out, if you say something bad about the drop, you get attacked, and I certainly have been. Mikhail's asking if we saw pictures of the Tony B regulated Squonk box, 80 watts. I think we did see pictures of that. I can't remember now, though, offhand. Hey, dude, man, have a great day. Great to see you. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for having the little chat hangout. The Dead Rabbit certainly works great on here. No question. No question, it's actually great. As far as working. But me personally, I'm all about the Cali. And God forbid you put a B2K on it, which I can't find my... Oh, there it is. B2K, baby. Another great one. I just cleaned that, so I don't want to squonk through it. There's the gold deck for the B2K. Oh my God. That is so good. Oh, that is... Yeah. I haven't put the squonk pin in there yet. That is good. That looks good, y'all. And look, we're back on the Cali because we have a fixation. I don't know why I can't seem to... Tony B, only 80 watts. Oh, I get it. I'm pressing F3 too much. Yep, see? Works beautifully. With the see-through caps, you can always tell where your coils are with the Cali. I love it. And you can always see down in there, too. It's pretty darn impressive. Pretty good. Love this thing. See you, Josh. Love you, man. Hope you're having a great day. Tell your little girl I said hi to. Josh's little girl is so cute playing basketball. Josh and his daughter are awesome. Love those two. Absolutely love those two. Yeah, so what do you guys think? That's it. The iJoy Capo 216. I'm going to carry this around like crazy constantly. I'm seriously considering buying 2 more of these and just using these. Like double 2700 mods are really killer. So if you guys enjoyed this, click on the like button. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Click on the bell icon to get updates and make sure you don't miss anything. We're here every Wednesday and every Saturday in the morning at 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock on Wednesdays sometimes. And subscribe, join us on Discord, click on the link in the bio to join us on Vaffle too and check out that new app. And I hope you guys have a great morning and a great Saturday. Vapers, I love all vapers. And remember that here at Orbital Vaping Headquarters, we're here to help you get old and help people quit smoking and stay off cigarettes and enjoy the technology and how vapes work. So you guys are the best. I'm going to click stop streaming here, and we're going to hang out on Instagram later on too, and also in chat here until Google turns it off. So I love all you guys. I'm going to find my little broadcast button here so I can do this, which I don't know where it is. There it is. I love all you guys. Let's vape out. Thank you.